Hey guys, Emma here. Today we are going to plant fall bulbs. So I have 60 daffodil bulbs all ordered from Eden Brothers. I just showed them up on the screen and I will also list them down in the description below. I mixed them all together because I just want these to be this beautiful spring display in my yard. I am going to line the entire driveway with these 60 daffodil bulbs. Now I specifically chose these daffodil bulbs because I did a lot of research online and I picked multiple varieties that are known to be the best to naturalize. I have bought bulbs over the years and I just feel like my return rate on them has not been very good, but I do know that there's tons of daffodil varieties in town that I've seen locally that come back every year and they kind of naturalize into these beautiful clumps of daffodils, and that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to plant these once and hopefully they will come back every year and grow larger and larger clumps, and then the whole driveway will be lined, and every spring it'll be this beautiful, lovely display to anyone who drives up our driveway, and especially me and my husband who get to see it every day. So that is the goal for today, to plant these 60 bulbs. Now tulip bulbs are pretty easy to plant. A bulb has two ends and they might be different sizes, but really they're all the same. You want to leave as much of this papery layers on as possible. That's protective to the bulb. Now the pointy side is always going to go up and the root side is always going to go down. Couple inches into the ground, 2 to 5 max. Some of the varieties will tell you a different amount. I'm going to basically do these in clumps, so I'm going to take a handful of like 5 to 6, maybe 8 at a time, dig a hole, throw them in there, make sure that they're all upright, toss the dirt back on top, pack it down, and then just move on to the next one. It's going to be a speed planting kind of project. It's going to be great. They're very low maintenance. It's very easy to do. It just takes some time, but it always feels like it's worth it the next spring once you get all those big, beautiful blooms in your yard. So let's go get started on planting daffodil bulbs down the driveway. Here's a view of our driveway from start to the finish. It's a very steep but paved driveway. The start of what I've begun to work on really is right here. Now the things that I am going to be leaving, because I'm going to be weeding as I go, is all of these, which are drumstick, I think they're called, primroses, and they are purple, and I planted clumps of them. You can see all down the whole driveway. I also have a few other things I'm going to leave, which is any foxglove that's in good condition. These are annuals, so these can be probably pulled out or just left and they'll fade away. A couple of the other things that I'm going to leave is I have a few perennials I've been popping in here. This is a rudbeckia, another rudbeckia right here, and then almost all the way down to the end where we get the Sitka Sentinel paper every day in that box. I've got a variety of some iris rhizomes that I planted last summer that I got from someone locally in town. So that is the stuff we're going to leave. All of this stuff right here is just invasive buttercup weeds and whatever this weed is. I don't know. This one's really easy to pull. So I will be coming around down this whole driveway with gloves, and I'll be tucking in the handful of bulbs, like in the 5 to 8 bulb range, in between the primrose clumps. So you'll have a primrose that also blooms in the spring. It's mostly kind of like mid-late spring. And then I'll do a clump of daffodil bulbs, primroses, clump of daffodil, primrose, clump of daffodil, primrose, clump of daffodil. And we'll just work all the way down until we run out of bulbs, I suppose. We'll just see here. Maybe I'll take the box and I'll toss the bulbs down the driveway so that we get as much of a length out of it as possible. I guess I'll start with maybe 60 divided by 5. So I think that would be good. Let's do 5 daffodil bulbs together in a cluster, and then we'll just do them all the way down the bottom until we use all 60 of them up. And it might not get us all the way down to our box at the end, but it'll get us pretty far. I also run out of primroses at some point, but I think this will cover the matching section with the primroses. And then as the primroses and the daffodils grow and evolve and get bigger clusters, I will divide them and just keep spreading it so that eventually it fills the entire driveway. I think I'm only going to be short, maybe 8 feet at the bottom. So let's begin. Also going to add some biotone starter fertilizer into the hole, and that's basically the only fertilizer I'm going to do for these bulbs. Okay, that's what one cluster of daffodil bulb planting is going to look like, and now we're just going to repeat that all the way down the driveway. Okay, we finished all of our 60 daffodil bulbs. A lot of them had already naturalized and like started to push out 2 or 3 bulbs from the one that was shipped to me, which is amazing. And then I did a lot of weeding and cleaning up and pulling out annual flowers and stuff that were past their point of return. And I'm just really excited about the side of the driveway. We got 12 holes in, 5 each. And then I had a couple bonus ones, so I actually did 13 total holes of daffodils. I feel really good about how it all came out. I'm so excited for the spring. I will be obviously sharing videos of once the daffodils bloom along with the primroses. I think it'll be really stunning. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you later.